Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you've had a good week and all that jazz. We've had a super nice week on the channel, in my opinion. A bunch of sick bands. Yesterday's death video was one of the best death videos I've put out on this channel. 4 killer bands. Definitely go and check that one out if you missed that one yesterday. Today we got a new band to the channel, a one-man band. I absolutely love that. So happy to get on board with this guy. This is Boy Becomes Hero. It says he's a post-hardcore outfit from Michigan, created by Andrew Brittingham, who's a multi-instrumentalist and vocalist, which is what you need to be. That delivers thrashing anthems and melodic breakdowns. Boy Becomes Hero, with a partnership with the To Write Love on Her Arms, is dedicated to creating a musical experience across the post-hardcore scene while raising awareness for depression, self-harm, addiction and suicide. Very cool to have a message and, positive message behind the music. I love that. So, sent over a track for us today to check out. It's got an official lyric video, but I had a look on his page. We've got another track to check out as well, as I like to do on these exclusive videos. But the one they want us to check out today is called Efficacy Flexibility. So let's get into it. Give it a spin. Cool vocals. There's a cool darkness to this one. Nice spammy countryside to this, as well as an atmospheric side, which is cool. For a one-man band, absolutely killed it. Loads going on in the music. Stabbing, punchy, heavy. Just really kind of punching out in the drums. But then this nice, dark, atmospheric edge to it, synthy side to it, to contrast against the stab and the punch. Very cool. Kept the music going, kept a double edge going within the music, and then broke out into that more singy chorus, but again with mixed up heavy parts in there as well. Some real heavy stuff. It was a nice, fat, pumped up mix. Came at you with a roar. The vocals, you know, just really had a roar to them. Thought he had a great tone in the vocal. Probably my favourite part of it was the tone of the vocal, because it just had that great, passionate, heading towards hysterical, kind of just really high passion screaming. He's got a nice rasp at the back of his throat and stuff as well. Really came out the mix nicely, roared at you every time. Sounded great. Very, very cool. I think this is great one-man band stuff as well. Just shows you one-man bands get the job done just as nicely as any band. Very, very cool. Lots of stuff going on to listen in this one with the double edge, the punchiness, and the dark. It almost reminded me a bit of Black and Deathcore. She had that stabby, punchy side, but then that wailing guitar, dark, blackened edge to the background. Which is how they kind of work it in that music as well. So yeah, sick. Nice job. Let's check out another track of his. This one is called Ingress. This one's got a lyric video to it as well. So here we go. Yeah, nice punch in the mix. Hits you around the ears. Got a nice vocal. You can hear him working his throat out, pushing it hard. Comes through the mic. Sounds good with the vocal layering. I think I'd have done vocal layering on all of it and then added even more layering to the parts where they did add layering, because it sounded really cool. Just the more layers, it sounded thicker and just with more depth to it. Cool. Well, I think we're getting a good idea what this guy's all about now then. He likes a punchy, stabby side to his music, a chug, but also with atmospheric arpeggios, wailing guitars in the background, synthy elements coming in to bring in more of an atmosphere. This one was less dark than the other track, more, you know, post-hardcore-y, and looked like had a stand-in vocalist as well for this one. Doesn't say on here though. But yeah, that worked nicely, and laying up the vocals and stuff sounded good. Going on to the clean guitar, but with some reverby effects, sounded nice as well. I always like that in post-hardcore stuff where it broke down into some chorusy, clean guitars with a bit of reverb and stuff. And then back into the heaviness. Just a nice dynamic shift within the music. Very, very cool. So happy to get on board with this guy. Another one-man band to kind of, I just get on board with every single one-man band that comes through on the show because I just love the fact that they're a one-man band. It doesn't matter what music they're making. The fact that they're a one-man band getting the job done themselves, especially when they come through as high quality as this and with great instrumentalists on all the instruments as well, loads of tom work and drum stuff. Pretty sure they're MIDI drums, but he still did a lot of programming and to spice up the drums and rather than just using standard beats. So I like to hear that. Just shows me that they're thinking about their music and they're putting their hand to all the different elements of the music. When you're in a one-man band, one of the reasons I love it so much is, yeah, you might be a great guitarist and come up with some cool riffs, but can you make cool drum beats as well? Can you do cool vocals as well? Can you play the bass as well? And some synths and all the rest of it. And if you can do that, I just think it's so dope because you've just got so many skills under your belt to get it done. I think it's so cool. So very, very cool. Happy to get this guy on the channel. Nice way to finish off the week. I think we'll be back now for the Monday grind. We've put out quite a nice amount of videos this week and a bunch of bands, 4 bands a day mostly. So I think we got through enough bands for this week. And if you missed any of the bands this week, I'm telling you now, we've had one of the best weeks on the channel. So just head back and look at the other videos that we've had on because they're all just quality bands that need more listeners, just like this guy. And hopefully that's what we can do for them. Have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you around. Cheers. Bye.